What's going on, y'all? What's going on? We was back at it again. Drams on deck. Today we got a review due. We gonna do a little something for y'all. All right? And sometimes when I do these things, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Sometimes I just make up my mind as I go. Stags, I already did, y'all. I think I would do some bourbon or some American stuff. That's a nice scotch. I gotta do you soon, but not just yet. We got up here. I already took care of you. These are rums. Bow. Oh shit! You know what? You know what? Let's see. We got the Cuvee Cask by Courage and Convictions. They out of Virginia. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what? I might as well do you then. Hell, you see what time it is. I recently just got hip to these guys, so I just saw them in the store. Wanted to give them a shot, and it's like, you know what? Let me see something. Because actually, what happened was I was at a whiskey festival. I tried another Virginia whiskey, and I liked it. I said, well, so I saw Virginia. I said, let's give them a shot. So here's the bottle right here. Courage and Convictions, the Cuvee Cask, 46%, 92 proof. You see what time it is right here, out of VA. And yeah, here's a 360 in the bottle. You see what time it is, just so you can see. But anyway, well, let's do this one right here. Courage and Convictions, Cuvee Cask on deck for review. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. You see what time it is, baby. Drams on deck. As always, man, we got another one in the building. Today, we got the Courage and Convictions Cuvee Cask on deck for review. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. This one right here is out of Virginia, great state of Virginia. This is American single malt. This is sitting at 46% ABV. Things right. This one. This is actually my first bottle of Courage and Convictions. They have several different expressions, not just a cuvee. So I think they have a sherry cask. They have a cask strength cuvee. They have several other ones. So I got this one here in Des Moines. I got this one a couple months ago. This one ran me about $75. Sometimes you can get them a little bit cheaper. Sometimes you can get them a little bit more. But they're running that $60 to $70 range in the ballpark. Like I said, just depends on where you get it from. Certain states are going to hike up the price a little bit more. Actually, I've been getting a little bit more. There's another Virginia spirit that it's a bourbon called John J. Bowman. That's out of Virginia as well. I believe it's under the Buffalo Trace Distillery. I tried that one a couple months ago at the Des Moines Whiskey Festival, the John J. Bowman one out of Virginia as well, and it was nice. It was really good, man. It was a good spirit. I haven't seen that bottle at a shelf anywhere yet, but that's just one other spirit out of Virginia that I've tried that's solid. So this is the second one, Courage and Convictions, Cuvee. Like I said, man, this one thing I know about this one is aged in a wine cask. So especially wine cask, they take the barrel, and I think it's STR. So they shave it down, they break the barrel down, they shave it down, they toast it, and they char it. So that's kind of what they do. They toast it, char it, shave it down, and they put it back in the spirit back in there. And this was previously held, especially wine cask, so it should have some kind of wine influence in it with the toasted charring. It's gonna have a little bit like flavoring along with that wine. So sitting at 46%, and like I said, we're gonna see what they do, man. I don't. This is the first and only bottle I've ever had from Courage and Conviction. I've seen this bottle actually a little while now. I've seen it a few times before, and I decided, you know what, today I'm gonna get it. So here's the 10. Like I said, pretty nice. I like the 10 of it. Looks pretty cool. 10, and then the bottle is as you see here. So this one right here on the back of it, one thing that was a little interesting to me, it said they use the highest quality of malted barley, and they use fresh spring water fed from the Blue Ridge Mountains. And so that's I thought that was cool. So they got Blue Ridge Mountains, and I guess not too far from the distillery, they use fresh spring water from the area. So using the environment of it, and they're using barrels. I think that was they're gonna strip down, toast, and rechar, and they're just doing it kind of like what they would kind of do in certain Scotch spirits. But it's American style. So I think that was a pretty cool take on it, man. Like I said, Blue Ridge Mountains, fresh spring water. So as always, man, we gonna nose it, we gonna taste it, we gonna score it. I don't know the age of this though, so I didn't really find out the age, so I don't know the age of it, but nevertheless, the color wise, it looks about a medium amber color. I like the medium amber. And this is 46%, so this should be easy sipper. You know me, I like my spirits traditionally, preferably 50% and up. This 46, so it should sit pretty easy and smooth. And like I said, man, let's see what we got. Let's see what Virginia talking about. Okay, on the nose now. Smells very fruity on the nose. Fruity like I got like a little wine, a grape. I haven't hit this bottle in probably well over a month, and I will say that the nose smells a little bit better and different from last time I remembered it. I get a heavy dose of grape, like a grape bubble gum, strawberry flavor. It's very sweet, like a wine. Someone just imagine if you had like a nice rose wet wine. That's kind of what I'm picking up on this. Grape, but grape is like that's the first thing I pick up is grape on here. Strawberries, nice vanilla, very nice floral sweet nose. Not bad at all. If I didn't know better, I would think this is about a little bit higher proof. It's 46%, but at least from the nose, it's smells like it's a little bit higher proof. But man, I like I say, I'm not the big nose person, but this right here is a nice, pleasant on the nose. I like it. Yes, sir. Without further ado, let's take this first sip to see what we got. Mm, 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 mm. Wow. Okay. Okay. Man, that's a nice little dram right there. That's why I always say sometimes give bottles time to open up. When I first opened this up a couple months ago, it ain't taste as good as it just did now. I'm past the shoulders, I'm past this neck. This is the neck of the bottle. So once you get past the shoulders, which is right here, get deeper, give it some time to open up. Certain bottles need that time. Not all, but some bottles need time to mature, open up, and really develop with the oxidization. This one definitely benefited from that time because had I reviewed this bottle the day I opened up, it didn't taste the same. Let's put it that way. So, but this is a nice. That was a nice little quick sip I took. I'm gonna take one more quick sip. I like to always take 2 sips to further saturate my palate, and I can really dive deeper into those notes. So one more quick sip. Mm, 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 mm. I did a good job on this one. I must admit, they did a good job. When you swirl it around, when I first on the entry note, the first note, it comes in kind of light, sweet but light. But the mid palate, that's where I pick up the big notes on the mid palate. As I swirl around on the middle of my tongue, it has a medium creaminess to it, right? It's 46%, but you know what I always say? All percentages don't always sip the same. This is 46%, but I kid you not. If I didn't know no better, I think this is about 50%. It sips a little bit hotter than the 46, which is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a crowd pleaser, but similar to what I picked up on the nose, that sweet wine influence, like you definitely pick a big grape note, like a red grape, cherry, a little bit of strawberry on there, a lot of vanilla. You get honey and vanilla is definitely on there. So like that, what you would get from a nice bourbon, that vanilla and that honey note. Just imagine the vanilla honey with those fruits I just said, with the popping grape note, a little bit of cherry and strawberry with the playing with the vanilla and honey. That's what I pick up. Those 3 notes is what I pick up the most. Like I said, those 3 fruit notes with that honey and vanilla. It is very good. I like it. I like it. Like I said, it sips. Like I said, I'm the type of person I like high proofs, cash strength. But even though it's only 46%, if I didn't know no better, I think it was like 51, 52% easy. So it sips a little bit higher than what it actually is, which is a good thing. And it still carries that nice soft fruit note. So I think this is a good crowd pleaser to somebody who's used to sipping neat. I think this can be a nice introduction to something different because every store doesn't have this. I live here in Des Moines, Iowa, and I don't see this on the shelf at all. I mean, I'm not saying that the state doesn't carry. I'm not saying that, but not every store does. So there's only going to be certain stores that may carry this, but I haven't really seen it anywhere around here. Not other than where I got it from. I mean, but outside the store I got it from, a lot of other stores don't necessarily carry it. So this is good stuff, man. Like I said, I enjoy it, man. I really do. It's American Single Malt. They're doing their thing. I really enjoy this. You know what? This reminds me of a little, maybe like not the proof wise, but I actually did a Westward. I did a Westward review, and that's out of Portland, Oregon. And that's another American Single Malt out of Portland, Oregon. I really like them. So to me, just a shout out, Courage and Convictions, along with Westward. Those are two American single malts that I think guys should put on your radar. This is good stuff. I really like it. So if you like that grape note, cherry note, a little bit of strawberry mixed with that honey and vanilla from you get from traditional bourbon, you will love this. You trust me, you'll love it. It's very sweet, delicate. It's not hot. I mean, don't get me wrong, you feel the proof a little bit, but it's not hot. It sips very easy, very smooth. You know what I'm saying? For people who drink neat. Now, if you're someone who always drink like fruity daiquiris or margaritas, then that, if you're not used to drinking anything straight, then yes, this may be hot because you never really drink straight. But people who drink straight, this should go down pretty easy, and it's sweet. It has that fruit note popping. So like I said, if that's what you like, if you prefer sweetness, a little bit of vanilla, honey, and fruitness, you'll definitely like this. If you're someone who likes, peated things or smoky things or more peppery or spicy things, it's not spicy, it's not peppery, it's not smoky. So, so you have to lean kind of on the sweeter side, but it is good though. To me, it's well balanced. I think the ABV is very good. Like it's just very deceptive because, like I said, it's 46%, but it sips very good. Higher than I would think that it would be. I'm gonna take one more quick sip. I'm gonna give you a score. Yeah, I like this. I think there's a cask strength version of this. I don't have it at the store I got this from, but on my travels, if I see this on the cask strength version, I'm getting it. No questions asked. I'm getting it. It is a very good sipper like this. So all in all, good stuff. Honey, vanilla, and fruit. Like I said, the fruits I'm picking up, the big one is like grape. Picking up like 70% grape, 15% of it. After that would be like strawberry, 15% will probably be the plum. But good stuff. If I had to rate this 1 out of 10, 10 being the best for me, Drams on that. I'm going to rate this against other American whiskeys. This is not considered really a bourbon. It's like an American whiskey. So I'm going to rate this against its contemporary American whiskeys, not necessarily bourbons or even scotches. But for me, 1 out of 10, 10 being the best, man, I mean, I like the proof. I mean, believe it or not, even though it's 46%, I like the proof. I like the spirit. This is a solid 8 point. I mean, man, I guess an 8.75, man. 8.75 out of 10. And the reason being, I think that it's relatively priced, depending on where you get it from. I love the notes on it. You know what I mean? So, because of that, because I'm comparing it against American single malts, I think compared to American single malts, this is up there. I like If you ever had Stranahan's and you like Stranahan's, you'll like Courage and Convictions. I think if you, as I stated earlier, if you like the Westward, I've had several ones. I had the Pinot Noir cask, I've had the cask strength, but I had the regular 45 entry level percent, which would be what this would be. I've had all three of them. It's very good. So if you ever had Westward, or if you ever had Stranahan's and you like those, I think you'll enjoy this. Especially if you like more of the sweeter, fruitier notes, you'll enjoy this, especially grape. I pick up grape on this one. So if you hate grapes, then maybe this might not be your thing, Like, I'm not a huge fan of cantaloupe or honeydew. I don't hate it, but I'm not a huge fan of it. So that's like the prevalent thing. I may lean towards a different fruit. But all in all, good stuff, man. Courage Conviction out of VA to do anything, man. I give it, man, a nice, like I said, 8.75 to me out of a 10. Good stuff. If you can see it at your store, if you like those notes I gave you, I think you should give it a shot because I think this is nice, good American single malt. They have like a different ones. They got a sherry cask strength, and several other expressions. So on my travels, I'm going to pick up more and more bottles of this, and I'm going to share that with y'all. So hopefully you got something positive out there. You're looking for something different, like maybe if you're a bourbon person and you're looking like, you're tired of traditional bourbon, you want to try something different, still, but not a scotch, but something that's still, like an American malt. I think if you like those notes, this one should be right up your alley. If you like the fruitier notes, give this a shot. I don't think you do. If you like the notes I gave you, I don't think you're disappointed because, like I said, if you're a traditional bourbon person, usually, vanilla, sweet oak, and honey are something that you would get in certain, like in a sweeter bourbon. Now, obviously, you're talking about a rye spice or a spicier bourbon, like in a rye. That that's different. But like in traditional bourbon, you're gonna pick up, sweet oak, vanilla, honey. You definitely get you don't get the oak, but you get the vanilla and the honey out of here. And then you get that wine influence with those fruit notes that pop out. Like this, that grape really pops out on my palate, even on the nose. Even before I sipped it, I was like, damn, you put like a almost like a grape bubble gum. You smell, that's what you smell in the nose. And then when you taste it, you get like a nice grape influence with the strawberry, and it's a nice dram. Like I said, nice fruit, sweet. Like I like it. It's doing this thing. I think that there's a cask strength version, probably I don't know, 50-something%. So once I kill this, if I happen to see that, I'll definitely get that one, and I'm gonna try the sherry cask as well. So now that I really enjoy this one, so I want to try the sherry cask and see what that has to offer, man. But that spring water at that Blue Ridge Mountains is doing its thing. It's definitely, I like it. It's doing this thing, man. 875. Hopefully you got something positive about this, man. And if you do, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Likes and subscribes won't cost you a thing, man. Sometimes I'm tired of people always drinking the same thing and they don't want to deviate. So hopefully these reviews can help give you to paint a picture of something that you enjoy and you really like. If you like Strandons, I think you'll like that. If you like Westward, like I said, you'll enjoy this, man. So give it a shot. I hope you enjoyed the review. Hit the like button, subscribe. Also, I have a Cash App Patreon if you choose to make a small donation. And please hit me in the comments, because I love to know your opinions of this particular expression, because I don't know if you ever had this before. So if you have ever had this before, let me know your thoughts and opinions of this or any other courage conviction spirit that they have had. I'm curious to know what you think about them. Like I said, I'm definitely I'm just really breaking into the courage and conviction. So this is my first and only one I've had. I'm looking to get a lot more. So if you have 3 or 4 different ones, or if you're from Virginia where you see this all the time, let me know your thoughts and opinions, man. I love interacting with you guys. So it makes it fun. So please let me know your thoughts, man. Also, I have an Instagram page in the description box. So if you like my channel, please check out my Instagram page, because I have a lot of bottles on my Instagram that I haven't reviewed yet. So sometimes people may tour my Instagram and may request a review for certain bottles. And so they can also get that a little bit earlier than expected. Sometimes if I get a couple people asking for the same thing. So, and also have some hidden reviews on my Instagram page that I don't have on my channel. So be sure to check that out, man. All in all, good stuff. I haven't had a bad Virginia whiskey just yet. I've had 2 of them that like I said, this one and the John J. Bowman. They up there. So give it a shot. Check it out. Let me know what you think, man. Hope everybody's enjoying their year so far. Hope the spring is coming on real soon. So hopefully everybody can get out and try more spirits and hit some more whiskey festivals and just have a great year, man. Be safe. I love y'all, man. Signing out. Drams on deck. Yes, sir.